Last week we pulled down our mainsail for the first time ever, learned how to splice, and took Isla to the vet as we started preparing to leave St. Martin. Hurricane season is coming, which means it's time for us to start moving again. This week we're taking on boat projects in 30 knots of wind, bug bombing the boat, and getting Afterglow ready for what's next. It was definitely a week. Let's get into it. Still, and we are getting ready to leave, but we have a situation with our anchor chain where it's kind of twisted. When we're trying to bring it up with the windlass, it's been slipping a bit. So what we're gonna do is, I forget what the term is, but we're gonna basically swap ends of the chain. The side that's attached to the boat is gonna now be attached to the anchor, and the side that's attached to the anchor is then gonna be attached to the boat side. So apparently doing this will untwist it, and then our chain's also very rusty, so we're gonna be switching sides. So the side that's gonna be attached to the anchor will now be the better and more protected side that's not as worn. Right now we're gonna go move onto a mooring ball, and we're gonna lift the anchor on deck and then let out all of our anchor chain and then swap the ends, and hopefully it's just gonna be quick and easy. And then we'll be sailing down to Marigot, probably motoring. We've been having like 20 to 30 knots of wind the past 2 weeks, and it'll take us an hour, and we're gonna go back to Marigot so we can finish up our boat projects, and then hopefully within the next week or so we'll be sailing to the Virgin Islands. I think. We'll see. Whoever knows. So engines on. There are mooring balls in Grand Case, so we're gonna just move to those moorings really quickly and get this little project done. Our friends Viva just headed out. They are going back down to Marigot too. They're on the catamaran heading out that way. So we'll be hopefully just like an hour behind them. Hopefully we can get all this done really quickly. And unfortunately, my bridle What?
I think the line snapped.
It's holding on because it's tangled.
Yeah, I don't think your splice failed.
Oh, you think the line snapped? Oh yeah, that's still spliced, yeah. All right, so maybe my splicing wasn't a big fail. Right now, it's still holding the chain, but the hook's not on it. It's just the line that snapped is wrapped around it, and it's holding it enough that we can't just take it off here. That side snapped. So we're gonna have to like cut it off somehow. Save the hook and the soft shackle I made.
Ready?
It's brand new line down the drain. Okay, so I'm gonna have this knife to cut the line in case I can't just untangle it. It's really windy, so I might have to just cut it.
The only thing that matters is saving the soft shackle and the hook.
Just shows you how quickly things get rusty in the water. That was brand new.
Yeah, so it's awfully gusty. Since we turned the instruments on about 45 minutes ago, strongest gust has been 29.6 knots.
The weather is supposed to start to finally calm down on Thursday. It has been like this for 2-3 weeks now, but there were definitely gusts in the 40s at some point. Now we're gonna get on a mooring ball. Hopefully we don't get those 30 knot gusts while we're trying to attach to the mooring. Hopefully we get the 9 to 12 knots instead. But today is May 25th. That means hurricane season starts next week. So people are trying to get down to Grenada. We, on the other hand, we're heading the opposite direction as everybody else we know. We're gonna spend a month or two in the Virgin Islands, then stop in Puerto Rico before we go on our longest sail south to the ABC Islands, which should be about 4 days. We might have a friend come join us as crew. If not, it's just gonna be us two, I guess 3, including Isla. We're looking forward to that. We have a flight out of Aruba booked, so we have to get there. We have a flight leaving Aruba in September because we will be going back to the States for a couple of weddings, some family stuff, and the Annapolis Boat Show. Hope to see some of you guys there. Leave a comment if you're going to the boat show or if you're considering it. Anything to add? Crappy towels. Need a couple like throwaway towels to lay down on the deck because the chain is so rusty. Oh god, there's a catamaran trying to get on a ball next to us. Ready? Now we're disconnecting the anchor. Hands. You want scratches? I'm kidding, I can't. Scratchy the... Wait. I think that catamaran's giving up trying to get on the mooring. Right now he's trying to undo a shackle that probably hasn't been moved in at least over 3 years. Alright, the camera died while we were doing that, but basically let out all the chain, brought it back up from the other side, untwisted it. Hopefully it'll come in normally. We have a lady over there taking a picture of us, probably thinking we're anchoring in a place that we can't anchor, but it's just the chain, there's no anchor on it. One end is now attached to the boat and the other end is attached to a fender. So we have all the chain back on the boat. And now it's time to reattach the anchor, and then Andrew will move it around the bow and we'll pull it back in. Holy crap. Okay, a lot of wind. That was over 30. No rush to go down to Marigot. It's raining right where we have to go. You got it? Okay.
All right, done.
I think it's about to start raining. Felt a couple drops. Okay, we're done?
All right, we're done.
We're gonna go anchor and test out how this new chain setup goes. Andrew yelled down for me to grab the air horn, and I come out, and this 60-foot powerboat is like not going away from us. Whew. Yeah, they're just like gonna plow right through us. We're not fast. We can't turn as fast as they can. Back in us. So you don't have to use that again for a bit. So that boat was not paying attention because they were going straight that way when we were coming out here. And now they're going that way. So they just weren't paying attention and very well could have hit us if they didn't turn last second. I just want to get anchored, be done with this for the day, and maybe go pick up our mainsail today, depending what time we get down there. So we were able to recover half of this. It didn't actually come undone. We think that the other side of the line just snapped. So now we still have enough for a snubber, and we're gonna go a size up on the line. As you can see, it's already chafing here. We need chafe guards, but while we're anchoring for now, we'll just set this up and then go to Budget Marine, get some bigger line, splice it again, start all over. 28 knots of wind. It's a mess in here. All right. Now that we are anchored and we're all secure and the anchor is very well set, we're gonna head to shore. We're gonna go to Tap and Still for lunch, and then we're gonna go to Ace Hardware because we have weevils on our boat. If you don't know about weevils, they're these little bugs that hide in food that you buy at the store. So at some point when we were in Grenada, we bought something at the store that had weevils in it. And once you have weevils, they like to lay eggs and spread everywhere. And they're really, 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 really hard to get rid of. So we're gonna go buy a bug bomb and anything else we can to try to get rid of them. You're supposed to get rid of them by cleaning everything with vinegar, but they squeeze into such tiny crevices that it's really, really hard to get rid of them. So they got into our pasta, our rice, so we're gonna have to throw away a bunch of food, which really stinks. We have to go to Ace Hardware to get stuff for that, and then we're gonna go pick up our sail. It's been a busy day so far. Happy Memorial Day. Here we're going into Lagoonies. We're gonna walk to Ace Hardware and then come back and pick up the sail from the sail loft, which is like right above Lagoonies up the stairs. That is where our sail is, and they actually have a crane that you can use to lift or lower the sail. But Andrew's so strong we don't need that.
We're using it this time.
Wrapped up a little nicer than we did. Okay, we have secured the main sail. Looks so pretty wrapped up like that. All right, we got the sail back on the boat. Hey pups. What do we get? A new tarp, muriatic acid to wash some shells off, some propane, a new skillet, some containers because we have weevils, and some dog food. Okay, we have prepped our boat for the weevil fogging. We're gonna use this bug bomb. Try to get all the weevils. We cleaned out everything in there, killed all the weevils down in there where we keep extra food. We're gonna do 2 hours with everything closed up with the bug bomb and then come back 2 hours with everything open to air it out. We have sheets over our bed and pillows and stuff. I think we're ready to go. We're gonna go drop off Isla at our friend's boat for the day because we don't want her to get sick from it. So she can have a little play date with Viva. We have all of our food and Yetis out here. We emptied out everything but our ice co because we don't want anything to get contaminated. And we made sure anything that's in here does not have weevils. Threw away a lot of food, unfortunately, but this is the status. All right, goodbye weevils. Get off our boat. Yeah, we're gonna go to your friend's boat. Okay, we just got back to the boat. We left it for 2 hours while the bug bomb went off. We went to our friend's boat. We made some soft shackles. Isla and I are in the dinghy because we don't want her on the boat. And Andrew's opened all the hatches to let it air out. Fingers crossed it doesn't rain. We're gonna go to happy hour at the Soggy Dollar in St. Martin, which is dollar beers, but it really looks like it's gonna rain. I don't know what we're gonna do. Join us next week as we battle our happy hour hangovers and tackle one of the least glamorous jobs in cruising, scrubbing the bottom of the boat. With our freshly repaired mainsail ready to go back up, Afterglow is finally preparing to leave St. Martin and set sail for the Virgin Islands. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to subscribe, leave us a comment, and we'll see you next Tuesday for the next adventure aboard Afterglow.